Mixed race is a catch-all group. However, if we have to have a group, then I would want to be in the mixed race group. Personally, I wish that there wasn't a need for group. I wish that we didn't have to sort of box ourselves. But as I said in the original video, in a world where we are having to box ourselves, at least box me in an area that I wish to be put in. One sort of a thought that I had in relation to this sort of catch-all group, as the world progresses, the population is probably going to be 99% mixed race in I don't know how many years, decades. So when that happens, what is then going to happen to the original races as we know today? So will we still have white, black, Asian, or will we just have nothing because everyone's mixed? I just kind of wanted to note that it's very easy for people who haven't walked in the shoes of a mixed race person to sit in judgment at their choice to be identified as mixed race. For those who aren't mixed race but are very strongly against a mixed race person calling themselves mixed race, then I just kind of want to say, please appreciate the fact that yes, you're entitled to your opinion, however, it's going to weigh less in the sense that you haven't walked in the same shoes. Just like in the reverse, if there was something that really affected your race, whatever that may be, yes, I could have an opinion on it, but my opinion would weigh less because I'm not the group being impacted. I've not walked in your shoes, so I don't have the same insight or the same viewpoints as you would have because you're the one being personally impacted by it. Another comment I wanted to flag or address can be kind of summarized in the sense of saying, but you don't get a choice. Society doesn't give you a choice. And my main comment in relation to that sort of comment is it all depends on where you live. Where I live, we have a choice. I mentioned that in the video, we have a choice. I have made my choice and my choice is respected. Especially the older I get, it's very rare now for someone to automatically assume I'm black because of how much prominence mixed race people are having, the growing number of mixed race people in this country. I think the last census put us at about 1.2 million. We are being heard and being called mixed race, but of course that is dependent on where I live. So where you live, you may not have that choice, and then it's down to either mixed race people or people who support the view that mixed race people are mixed race to then speak up and have their voices heard until you're living in a situation where, again, you've taken that choice and your choice is respected. Another comment that I saw quite a lot, or like alluding to, is the idea that if a mixed race person isn't identifying as black, then that must be because they want to get closer to the white side. They want to get closer to white people and they want to go away from black people. Personally, that couldn't be further away from the truth. I'm incredibly proud on my black side, just as I am my white side. If you knew me, then you would know that I speak more about my black side than I do my white side in terms of culture. I am forever repping that side. I am ever introducing friends to new foods, new music. So me identifying as mixed race isn't me trying to get away from a black side. It's not me trying to get closer to my white side. It is literally me saying my genetic makeup is 50% white and 50% black. I identify as mixed race, therefore please respect the fact that I am half white and half black. Well, if your dad is black, then you're black. That's just how it works. My dad's white. Now what? So according to your own logic, if my dad is black, then I'm black. But my dad is white, so am I white? You see how that doesn't really make sense? On our censuses, we have designated areas for saying you're mixed race. On every job application, there is a section for mixed race. So we do view mixed race as a group and as a race. So I just wanted to kind of say, please do take that into consideration. Your view is your view, yes, but please appreciate that there are other views in the world, that there are other countries that have a completely different view to you, that have a completely opposite view. Doesn't mean they're right, doesn't mean they're wrong, but I think it's important to appreciate the opposing view.